Hello and welcome to our live coverage of the Premier League clash from Molineux, the home ground of Wolves football, Wolverhampton football Wanderers. And we have a Christmas cracker for you here as Wolves host Chelsea. My name is Afolayan Adeyemi. You are welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center for this live watch-along show of the game between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Chelsea Football Club. This is just the second ever Premier League game to be staged on Christmas Eve after Leeds United beat Manchester United 3-1 back in 1995. 3 points will be top of Gary O'Neill's Christmas list, with Wolves looking forward looking forward with Wolves uh, 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 with okay right there and Gary O'Neill, with Wolves looking to bounce back from the last 3-0 defeat to West Ham, and the host has only won one of their 5 Premier League games, one draw, one defeat, but already have taken the scalp of Man City and Tottenham on this ground in 2003-2004 season. A victory here will take Wolves above Brentford, Fulham, and Bournemouth in the table, the level with 10th placed Chelsea. Chelsea, meanwhile, looking to kick on after the EFL Cup quarter-final success against Newcastle United, which saw the Blues advance on penalty after Mikhailo Modric scored a stoppage time equalizer in a 1-1 draw. Mauricio Pochettino's men has lost their last 3 away Premier League games, last losing more in a row in the competition under Claudio Ranieri in 2005. Though a victory here in 2000, though a victory here would see them cut the gap to the likes of Newcastle United and Manchester United and Brighton, all of whom have dropped points in the last few games. So on that note, you are welcome to this live watch-along edition on your favorite sports channel, Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afola Adeyemi. Most likely, I might be running solo today. And if any of my colleagues bumps into in the studio, then maybe they can hop on set with me. But for now, I'll be running solo. So it's the 7th minute of that encounter between Chelsea and and Wolves. Wolves at home right there. And Wolves started with a 3-4-3 formation with Sa in goal, Kilman, Dawson, Tutti, 3-man defense, Semedo, Lemina, João Gomez, Atinuri, the 3 midfielders. In front of this midfielders, Sarabia and Huang leaving Koha up front. Chelsea started with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Petrovic in goal, Colwill, Silva, Desasi, and Gusto, all defenders, and Gallagher and Ugochukwu playing the pivot role, Sterling, Jackson, Kopama playing behind Broja up front. So in this game, Chelsea will be without the regular Casado, who is ill, and Enzo Fernandez, who is out via hernia. So it promises to be an exciting one today. And let's see if luck can shine on Chelsea, if they will be able to come back. And Jackson with a good chance. And Lakadesica Jackson again. What's this? Wow. The way he approached the ball mostly is terrible these days sometimes. But let's see if he will improve uh, in no distance time from now. He's still a young lad. He has his future ahead of him. So, Nkoko is on bench today. Mukalo Mudrich and Romeo Lavia the one of the summer signings of Chelsea from Southampton is finally fit and on bench today. And even Nima Dueke is also fit and back on the bench. So let's see if it will be an interesting game, or maybe it will be a game that we will murmur again. So it's still it's still a very interesting game so far at the Molyneux. It's still an interesting game so far at the Molyneux. Let's see if luck will shine on Chelsea today, at least to build momentum in the Premier League. So it's the Wolves playing from right to left and Chelsea playing from left to right. Malo Gusto finds De Sassi without throwing. De Sassi finds Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva finds Colwill. Colwill finds Sterling, who drops deep to come and take that pass right there. So, what will it be? Will it be another day of lamentation for the Chelsea fans? Or will light begin to shine at the end of the tunnel for Chelsea Football Club? So, it's still left to be seen if it will be light at the end of the tunnel. Is Disasi now in possession of the ball? Who play long pass towards Kopama, but it was easily dispossessed, leaving Thiago Silva to pass to Gallagher, who turns between two players and change the direction of play. With Jackson with the ball right now, who finds Gusto. Gusto finds, I think that's Sterling, who tries to run with the ball, who finds Gusto. Gusto runs into the box. He tries to find Broja, but Broja couldn't get a good touch to that, leaving Gallagher to chase and control. Just have to take a lot of credit from Gallagher. His work rate is massive. And that's a pass to Sterling in the box, who finds Jackson. And Jackson, like a Jessica Jackson again, lose possession of the ball right there. Honestly, Chelsea needs to start taking their chance if they are going to go up the table in a weekend whereby Manchester United drop point, Liverpool and Arsenal drop point. It is a very good day for Chelsea to actually take all 3 points to at least get one over their closest, their other big teams in the league. But hey, it's still a game of football right there. It's the fans at Molineux running riot, shouting right there, raising their voice. And it's Colwill holding, I think that's Sarabia right there. I think Cole should be very careful. Shouldn't take an unnecessary yellow card right there. And look at that beautiful pass from Sterling to Gusto. Gusto tries to find Broja and Broja miscued that pass. That is a terrible way to finish that kind of pass. So let's see if Chelsea will continue the way they have been this season, inconsistently consistent. Or maybe they will change their name to a better one. That's a long pass towards Malo Gusto right there, who tries to cut back and he finds Jackson. Jackson finds Gusto back. Let's see what can they do right there. He finds Ugochukwu and it's Kopama now in possession of the ball, who switches play towards the left-hand side and is now Sterling with the ball, who tries to run in. Let's see what can he do. And Sterling runs and plays the ball into the box. But hey, the Wolverhampton defender, Semedo right there, was there to actually run it down, leaving the centre back to do the clearance. And that was a good movement from Sterling right there. Could have been costly against Wolverhampton Wanderer. So let's see if Chelsea can actually do something fruitful from this corner kick. It's a short one, pass it quickly, and now to Sterling. Sterling returns it back to Kopama, who crosses into the box, but it was deflected for another corner kick by Semedo, the Portuguese right back. So let's see if Chelsea can actually do something positive again from this set piece that they keep getting from time to time. Well, there's still a lot of time because it's just the 14th minute of this encounter. But you don't lose chances. That cross from Sterling right there went straight to the goalkeeper, the Wolverhampton number one. Took that one easily as if it was a back pass. So it's Wolves back in possession of the ball, passing from the back. You know, Wolves started with a 3-4-3 formation. So let's see if it will work well for them and if they will be able to get the desired result right here at this ground. And you know this ground is one ground that is very difficult to come and play this season so far. Wolves was responsible, I think, for defeating Man City on this ground. The same Wolves uh, defeated Tottenham on this ground. And it seems it might be another weekend to actually do something in this game. So it's game on in that encounter. Wolves at home. It's still Wolves nil, Chelsea nil. It's Wolves nil, Chelsea nil at the 15th minute of that game. It's Wolves nil, Chelsea nil at the 15th minute of that encounter. You can see the coach giving instructions to Kwan right there. If he can actually do something spectacular in this game. So let's see. It seems the Wolves player that was down is back up, and if he can do uh, the needful today, because it's a game that Wolves need. If Wolves can win this game, they'll be joint 10th with Chelsea at the 10th position. Funny how you go and meet Chelsea at the 10th position. A former Premier League winning team that has won the Premier League back-to-back, has won a few number of Premier League this season. It's a funny thing. But let's see if luck will shine on Chelsea or maybe on Wolves. Who will hold the day? Chelsea have had some good chances, but they have been wasteful as usual. We just hope that they won't be wasteful today, as they have been usually wasteful this season. So, it's the 17th minute of that encounter between Chelsea and Wolves. It's end-to-end stuff. Let's see if it won't be another day of lamentation for the Chelsea fan, or if light will shine at the end of the tunnel for Wolves in this game. So it's game on in that encounter. It's game on in that encounter. So who will light shine on today? It's a bright ground, a sunny afternoon in England right there at Molineux, where Wolves is actually playing at home, at home, at home. A ground where they've defeated Man City this season. So, is Ugochukwu now in possession of the ball? What does he do with it? He returns it back to Disasi. Disasi to Thiago Silva, the fine wine aging graciously. Let's see if Thiago Silva will lead them to victory, because he's the oldest player on the field of play right there. So, it's an interesting game so far. It's a game whereby Chelsea has dominated for the first 18 minutes of this game. Sterling, it seems Semedo is ready. Semedo is ready for Sterling, chasing him down the lines right there. But hey, it's still game on at the Molineux right there. It seems a game that Sterling is in the game. Maybe something angered him and they need to wake up. So, because they've been playing as if Chelsea just signed them on as a bonus, as if nothing is at stake in the Premier League. Something is at stake, and they need to do something and do it fast. Sterling is down, holding his knee. We just hope that is not as hurtful as we thought. And let's see what was that. And that was a stab. That was a stab. And that was a stab on Sterling's knee. And I think VR should be checking that because it looks more. Yeah, VR is checking it. And I think that should be a red card. That should be a red card if the referee's discretion. And the referee says play on, not even a card right there. But it's Premier League, strange officiating, you see, week in, week out. Big Mobile needs to do a whole lot of cleansing for us to see a better league that is well officiated. So it's still 0-0, 20th minute of that encounter. Wolves at home to Chelsea. Promised this to be explosive, mind-blowing, and Gallagher was fouled right there. A foul that could have led to a goal right there, but hey, the referee says it was brought down and adjudged. It was infringed right there, right there. It's the Sassi back in possession of the ball to Petrovic, who you can't deny that his ball distribution has been really good. Let's see if he can continue from where he stopped against Newcastle. So it's Gallagher in possession of the ball, who sends a long pass to Sterling. Sterling cuts in, moves into the box, and a big cross to... Oh, Jackson couldn't control that. Lackadaisical Jackson, the testament to how he has been playing today. So far, it's in the box. It sets up Gallagher, who touch it and plays that one. But hey, there was a wall there blocking that shot. And there's another cross from Disasi and another clearing header from the Wolverhampton Wanderers player. And while the show was on, one of my colleagues came in. Shegun Adeyemi came into the studio. Shegun, you're welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure being in the studio. It's a Sunday and it's festive period, and we know how the traffic in Lagos can just be. That's just Lagos City for you.
Too many cars out at the same
Too
time.
many cars, too many traffic, and also in the game between Chelsea and Wolverhampton. We expect probably we expect Chelsea should be ahead right now, but
Yeah.
it's still 0-0. But looking at the momentum, just have grown into this game and how much they've tried to connect into this game. One, it's always the kind of argument between Chelsea fans when you see Jackson and Sterling starting together.
Yeah.
Because we know how wasteful they can be on their own fruitful day.
Look at that miss. Look at
that
how
miss
can
on
you
Ryan.
miss
That
control
control let him out there. He couldn't control that
And
as
I
much
think
as you expect from
he's not
sharp
getting
player.
to a point whereby Pochettino should start thinking of benching him.
No, it's not really about benching because when you bench what's it called? When you bench Jackson, you look at the bench and you have what's it called, Broya. There's no much.
Broja is up front today.
There's no much difference between them to me.
Yeah.
That is it. If Broya is starting today and we're having Jackson on the pitch, that's more like Jackson's playing as a supporting striker to Broya. And I think Pochettino is trying it out. He's trying to see if he can start or what will happen when he starts on what's it called? Jackson alongside Okuku up front. Probably that's what he's trying today against Wolverhampton. But looking at the first 22 minutes, I think Chelsea have tried to lay their claim on this pitch, and it has really been Chelsea dominating against Wolverhampton. But the goals hasn't just come in, and we know what happens in the game of football.
Yeah.
It's the goals that really matters. It's the goals that summarize what really happens in the game of football. And I think Chelsea should be getting this victory against Wolverhampton.
Yeah, Chelsea should be getting this victory. But looking at the way things are, all this philosophy of coaches saying a player has to start playing 45 minutes first, coming from injury. We know coaches like Mourinho. They just throw them on the field.
I think we really need to be careful. And when we look at the two players that were just coming back from injury, we're talking about
Lavia and Okuku.
We're talking about Okuku, we're talking about Lavia, we're talking about Reece James. Reece James, we argued it last season. We were here in the studio when Reece James was forced in by what's it called, Frank Lampard, whenever he's coming back from injury and forced into play. and these things really occurred and really kept him going back to injury process.
Yeah.
Why not just let him do his surgery and recuperate him into the team? It takes the process. No matter how much the process is, whenever you're forcing these players back into the starting 11, it's
Yeah.
really give them a lot of problems. They won't really get into as much as you want them to get into it.
Yeah.
And before you know it, after 4 or 5 games, they go back injured. So I think that's what's it called, the surgery Rhys James took is actually a good one for him.
I'm talking
In the
about
aftermath,
Nkunku.
I'm coming. In the aftermath of the surgery is what we don't know. Same thing applies to Okuku. We saw him at what's it called, Leipzig. There are games he was missing last season with RB Leipzig. About there was time he went for like 6 to 7 games. He wasn't present for Leipzig, and that is one of the reasons why they couldn't challenge for the trophy in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Now is a time you have to manage him carefully. We
Mm.
forced Rhys James back into the starting 11. He wasn't ready to start 60 minute games, and we forced him into the game against was it Manchester United? He got that injury, or Sheffield United? Sorry, if I'm not mistaken, Sheffield United. We forced him to start that game, and that is just it.
No, it wasn't Sheffield
Manchester
United.
United.
I think it was Everton.
Everton.
I
Okay.
think it was
So there are
Everton.
games that he's just coming back from that injury process. You need to manage him, and that is why I'm in support of what Pochettino is doing with Nkunku. You just have to manage him till he gets that match fitness. It's a difference when you're training for training seasons than when you're playing for matches. It's a different ball games. And you look at that. You
Okay.
don't have to force the boys back. Lavia is back training with the boys, but he can't start games. He can't come into games right now because the match level fitness is not there.
And that was a
And
long
that's what
one.
really matters most.
Straight to Broja right there, but was easily intercepted. And it's a very long kick from the back right there by the goalkeeper. Back with Chelsea, Gallagher finds Sterling. And Sterling do something spectacular. He finds Gallagher back. And it's Chelsea just trying to create space in the midfield so far in this game. Ugochukwu has been good so far, first 26 minutes of this encounter. Still Malo Gusto back with the ball, who tries to send it back to Petrovic, who is more confident on the foot as far as I'm concerned than Sanchez. So let's see if today will mark a good day at the office for Chelsea. How do you see Chelsea giving
Well,
the Chelsea
I don't really know why
fans
you have to bring
Christmas
I don't really
gift?
know why you have to bring Sanchez in. But looking at the first 27 minutes of this game, it has been Chelsea dominating against Wolverhampton at the Leo Stadium. Least to expect because we know how Wolverhampton play against every other team. They lay down their play. They are a very good team when it comes to attacking against opponents, and that is what we expect. But one man in that midfield who has grown into that game is Moises Caicedo.
Caicedo is out today.
He's out today.
Ugochukwu
is the one
replaced him.
replacing him, and you look at that young man. He's also coming back from injury, and the process has really been working through for him. There's one Manchester fans really want to see on the pitch. That is Noni Madueke.
Yeah.
They really want to see that right winger play for Chelsea and see what he can bring to the game. Having what's it called, Ugochukwu in the midfield, just back from injury shows.
And that's Sterling running into the box right there. Let's see, can he do something spectacular to Jackson?
That's an offside. Oh, a free kick to Chelsea.
A free kick to Chelsea. That's
I
a
think
foul.
he took one for his team there because you don't have a player like Raheem Sterling there. Look at that movement from Raheem Sterling.
Look at that
He
run.
freed himself and ran on a good run against the defense of Wolverhampton, and he just has to take one for his team because we know how good he is. We don't really know what Raheem Sterling wants to do there. Is he going to cut in and try to?
What is Jackson trying to do?
It's not really about Jackson. Jackson isn't the one who won the free kick.
No, look at what was it? The referee allowed play.
I don't know what Jackson did here. I'm more about the work of what's it called? Sterling did. Yeah, that was a good work from Sterling. That is one of the things we talk about Raheem Sterling. Whenever he wants to play the good game of football, right from the first minute, you know what Raheem Sterling is bringing to the game. Playing for Chelsea, and it has really looked good for them. It's just like they find it hard to beat the goalkeeper in this game. And we saw him score a free kick right here in
against Newcastle.
So he just
ended up losing 4-1.
It's about Chelsea scoring from.
But let's see if he can score this penalty again. 23 meters, a free kick for Chelsea. Sterling standing at the edge of the box behind the ball. Let's see, can he bend it in the way he bent it in against Newcastle? was a
Let's
candidate
look
of the
at a
goal of the
position
month
he
last
should be
month.
able to
And he
get.
plays it, and it was
Oh,
way too high over the bar. And I think that one was too much right there. He didn't get
it's
that one.
actually too much. He
Yeah.
couldn't get to spot the way he wanted it. He couldn't just connect to that, and that is way too much from Raheem Sterling. Yeah, he scored a free kick against some Newcastle, but you have to ask yourself the question: when was the last time a Chelsea player actually scored from dead ball situations? We're having a Raheem Sterling, a winger who is able to
But
pick a
Mount
spot.
did that when he
Oh, that
was
was Mount when he was at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, he's no more playing for Chelsea. He's now
Yeah.
playing for Manchester United. So we have to really talk about the Chelsea players and what they bring to the game of football for Chelsea. That's what really matters a lot. I'm so much impressed with how much they play in the first 28 minutes of this encounter, and let's see if they can turn dominance
And it's
into a
Wolf
goal.
who set Kunha up in the box, and that was a good sliding tackle coming in from, I think, Thiago Silva right there. And is Wolves back in possession of the ball. Sterling chasing down the Wolves player right there, and it's still Sarabia in possession of the ball, who looks around and returns it back to the Wolves defender right there. And let's see, can Wolves bring us something special? It's a move into the box from the left wing back right there, run straight across the box, and defends the player down, and that's a free kick.
That's a free kick
Against Chelsea.
Gallagher.
And Gallagher getting into the books of the referee.
Yeah, I think the game is really lighting up right now. We can see the emotions, we can see the play, the players trying to get into the tackles, though wrongfully they're getting into wrong tackles in this encounter. I just hope this Gallagher tackle won't just be
and it's a yellow card to
the
Gallagher.
team. Yeah, it's very early to get a yellow card, but we saw what's it called? Caicedo got a yellow card in the game against Newcastle right there in the 4th minute, and he kept his composure for 90 minutes.
But
and
we've seen
this
Gallagher
is a player, this is a captain.
got a yellow card,
a yellow card and a red card. Let's see if he has learnt a lot from that mistake that happened in that encounter. But it's a game that Chelsea are really in the best of their composure. They've controlled the game against Wolverhampton. I just hope it won't just be one of those off moments in the game of football whereby you see dead ball situations and you convert it into a goal. I think
so
it's a big one for what's it called, Petrovic tonight playing the EPL. He needs to just lay his claim to that starting 11. That yes, he's up to the task.
So let's see if he will lay claims to that starting 11. Sarabia about to take the free kick right there, and let's see if they will turn this attempt into goal. And the wall is down right there, 31st minute of that encounter. Will Wolves score this one, or will Wolves lose this one? Sarabia plays it, deflected off the wall, and it's a corner kick to Wolves again. Dangerous times for Chelsea in this game.
Yeah, dangerous time for Chelsea. We've seen Chelsea, flopped against one of my biggest problems with Chelsea is that set pieces, because we don't really know what to expect from it. I'm always scared when I see Chelsea facing off at a corner kick or facing off against them.
And that's corner kick taken, but was headed out by Thiago Silva right there. The fine wine, aging graciously. So it's back to the Wolverhampton goalkeeper. Who plays that one, Annie? It was dispossessed by Sterling. Let's see. And Sterling had 2 people to pass to. And he just missed that good opportunity.
No. That was selfish from Raheem Sterling. You can't be going. You are playing against Jose Sad, yeah. You have to other Chelsea players. You are at a point where you need the goals. You should be passing that. What was the need for that selfishness from Raheem Sterling? That is not needed.
Sterling just needed to pass the ball. My goodness.
You can't tell me
and
this.
Even a terrible finish.
You can't tell me this. No. It's apart from that finishing. We saw the Liverpool game yesterday. What's it called? Mo Salah had the chance to go on this kind of running night, right?
And he gave it to
just to give it to Trent Arnold. Even though Arnold did score it, but you have to be unselfish for the team. That is what really matters most.
My goodness.
At the point whereby you are yet to score a goal, 3
as
against
far as
the goalkeeper.
Concerned, if you see a disciplinarian like Mourinho, he can withdraw Sterling.
It's not really about Mourinho.
No,
when you look at a manager like what's it called, Pochettino, is also a disciplinarian. But you have to look at the caliber of players in the team. You have Ibrahim Sterling, we know how big he is. Playing for Liverpool, playing for Manchester City, he has won almost it all in the game of football. And you just have to give him what's it called his dues as much as it deserves. That is just it in the game of football. And I'm very sure even himself is very much disappointed in himself here because he will go back to look at it like it's the team that matters most, not your personal glories. That's
My
what really
God.
matters in a game of football. Look at that. I don't really think there's a foul. There's a foul there.
That was like a gift
It was
for
really a gift. It
Chelsea
should be
to
passed. That
just
is
take
one
the
thing
lead.
that Manchester City does, and you don't really get from other teams because the players thinks of the team first,
Team
not
first,
their
not
own
your
personal
personal.
glories.
Look at no, that's a terrible thing to do from Sterling right there. Disappointing one. And it's a game that Sterling has been in this game from the get-go. But
Yemi, if there's a player at Chelsea, I don't really put my mind on it. Has to be Raheem Sterling because I know the kind of
yeah,
person he
he's
is.
not
You
reliable.
can't really rely on Raheem Sterling
And
when it
that's the
comes to a
truth.
Chelsea
He's
game.
not reliable.
You don't really know when he's going to give you that big moment, or you don't really know
And
when
that's a
he's going
good
to give
shot
you.
from Cole Palmer, but it went way off target right there. So it's going to be a goal kick to the Wolverhampton Wanderers. Let's see. And Sterling, Poch will only look really disappointed.
He has to be disappointed just as much as we the fans are disappointed out here because that was a gift to Chelsea. These are the kind of chances you expect a team to actually utilize and turn into goals. But a big player of Prime Sterling caliber losing that is not acceptable any
Not
day. And
acceptable.
I'm very sure even he himself will knows that because at the end of the day, is what justifies it. You feel like you still reconnect to it that I should have passed that. Why was I going for a goal? It's all about
That's
selfish
after he has
interest.
lost the opportunity.
That was more about selfish interest
Yeah.
because he was feeling like he can get a goal and add to his
And that's a
numbers.
long pass, I think, towards Jackson right there. But Jackson does what he does a lot of times. I don't know the ball decision making of Jackson.
When
I
it
don't
comes to
know
when it
what
comes to
is wrong
Jackson,
with
no,
him.
no, no. Yeah, me. The thing about Jackson is that yes, Jackson is going to come out good at Chelsea. But this is first season. It reminds me of the first season of what's it called? Didier Drogba at Chelsea.
Didier Drogba
No, no,
was way better than
his
this.
first
His
season.
first season
He
was
scored
way.
he scored 15 goals in the EPL for Chelsea.
Yes, but his
that
first
was
season
no,
is nothing close to what
it's
Jackson is
nothing.
giving now.
It doesn't have to
It's
wait,
nothing,
I'm
like
coming. Let me
nothing.
land.
First touch poor.
Let me land. It doesn't have to come close to what Jackson's offering, but I know how much Chelsea fans were complaining about Didier Drogba coming in that 2003-2004 season. And it's not really about 2003-2004 season. It takes after one season for him to get into the mojo of playing in the EPL. This is Jackson's first season. You're talking about a player who's 22 years old. What should Manchester United fans be talking about Oshlon, who has played 14 games without
It's
scoring?
not about the goals alone. Look at how Ojlund has gone into the games. He has been present.
Jackson is going to grow into the EPL.
No,
game.
see, what I'm trying to say
we'll be
is,
next season
see,
to analyze
a
about
player
it.
that is going to go, yes. But look at his first touch, second touch. Honestly, it's nothing to write home about.
Well, it's not the
That's
first
the
player.
truth.
It's not the first player with first touch problem. There are every other player that always have issue with our first touch in the EPL or wherever league it is.
Well, it's game on in that encounter. 37 minutes of that encounter. Still Wolves nil, Chelsea nil so far in that game. So will light shine on Wolves right there, or maybe it's going to be Chelsea. So Wolves have scored in each of their last 15 Premier League home games. It's their longest scoring streak at Molineux in the top flight since a run of 18 between August and March 1969 to 1970. But they will need to step things up to keep it going here. And it's just a game whereby you need to try to kill it off from the first.
Well, looking at the starting 11, and I think looking at the bench, it's certain that I think Pochettino might just get a full time a draw in the first half and come into the second half and think of the players they can bring into this game. It's very much important for Chelsea. And looking at how much they've controlled this momentum and the composure of this game, they've controlled it right from the start. We've not seen Wolverhampton running against the Chelsea defense as they would have loved to do against every other opponent. So I think we really need to give to the Chelsea players for that. Yeah, they are still playing a 0-0 draw at
And
this time.
Petrovic came to the rescue from that long pass right there. And that was good, quick thinking. Look at that long pass that went over Colwill right there. So happy that Petrovic
I'm
came
always
out
having a
and
problem
came
with
back.
Scott playing as a left back. I will always say that. I'm always having a problem. Like I think from this, I think we are seeing this as a player also playing as a right back. It
Mm.
shows that what's it called
No, no,
Pochettino
no. Malo Gusto is playing as a
Malagusto
right back
as a
today.
right back, and
Disasi
we're
is
having
central
what's
back.
it called? We're having Colway playing as a left back.
Yeah.
It's showing that halfway looking into it, what's it called? Pochettino hasn't really learned a lot from what we saw in the last game against Newcastle. I don't really know why he's not trusting
And
Liam
it's
Neeson.
Wolves on the attack right there with that cross into the box, but was well blocked by Cowell. Another cross, Disasi cleared that one. The follow-up shot, and it's still Wolves in possession of the ball right there.
Yeah.
And with that
Lee,
attempt,
that's Lee.
Lee, the Wolves attacker right there. And that ball was onside.
Yeah, that was actually onside. It takes a lot of experience, and you have to look at how much Petrovic, covered his rear sight in that box. Good
And
one for
it's corner
Chelsea.
kick to Wolves right there. And it seems Disasi was down there, but it's back up. Shit.
Yeah, I think that's a soft one.
And that was a stop on the leg.
Yeah, I think it should be back on the speed. That looks like a soft one for the Chelsea
And that's
defender.
enough to get a yellow card. And that's a free kick into the box, but was headed out by the Chelsea player right there. And it's still Wolves in possession of the ball. Semedo doing the fantastic turning right there. And it's Disasi chasing the left back up, but blocked that cross off for a corner kick at the 40th minute of this encounter. So it's Wolves trying to do something spectacular in this game. Honestly, if Chelsea is not doing something good going forward, I think Sterling needs to improve and needs to improve.
Well, that's one thing we really we do talk about on Ryan Sterling and coming into the game of football for Chelsea, and it tells me about how much I do talk about that young man. That when it comes to game of Chelsea, you just really need to start the game before you know what Ryan Sterling is bringing to the game or what he's offering in that game. And just like we've seen today, I think it's always a big problem for him when he's not scoring or whenever he feels like he has missed a lot of chances in the game of Chelsea. I just hope that experience is going to come in big for him in this encounter because Chelsea really needs this victory against Wolverhampton to lay a great surge. We saw that victory against Newcastle. We saw how much the players and the fans connected in celebrating that victory. It's just a little for them to ask for a victory against Wolverhampton, which shows that okay, yes, we are right here. We can challenge to finish in the top 7 spots. It's very much important for them in this game. They need to get a victory. Anything less than victory is not acceptable to me.
Yeah, anything less than victory is not acceptable to Shegun, as he has said right there. Shegun, the Chelsea fan who keeps denying Chelsea that he's not a Chelsea fan. So, 42nd minute in that encounter, is was taking the game to Chelsea right now, but was dispossessed by the Chelsea player. Kopama sends a long one forward to Jackson. But Jackson does what he does best. He used the ball, and honestly, it's been a terrible game for Jackson so
Yeah,
far.
it started
And
very
that's
well
a
for
cross
Chelsea.
into the
Well
box.
across there.
And Chelsea defender was there to clear, but the follow-up shot was deflected off target by Thiago Silva.
Truly, I really look at Thiago Silva and ask myself, is he going to be at Chelsea next season? Because he has been one of the saving graces for Chelsea.
For Chelsea, yeah.
We've seen him go into tackles we
Look
don't
at
really
that
expect
shot.
a 40 years old to go into. And that shot looked like it was destined to go into the back of the net against Chelsea.
Yeah.
So they have to thank that young man or that old man, Thiago Silva. Because we don't really know what we're going to call him because he still plays very much like a 25. I saw my one of our bosses talking about Biola Kazim talking
Yeah.
about Thiago Silva and how much he's aging in the game. at the age of 40, you're still playing this much of
39.
39,
Yeah.
and you're approaching 40 years.
Yeah.
You are playing this high number of games, and you're still giving top notch what's it called,
Performance.
performance. Even
At the
what
highest level.
even what some 25 to 26
I'm
years
not
old
doing.
cannot offer.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows how much this man is just aging graciously.
Yeah.
This might just
And
be his
that's a
last season
corner
at
kick
Chelsea.
to Wolves. Plays it into the box, but they headed out by Jackson. Still back to Sarabia, who crossed it into the box, but headed out by Disasi. And the flag is up for offside right there. So it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea at the 44th minute of that encounter. So that was a crossing. First headed out by Jackson, sent in again, but it was an offside against Dawson of Wolverhampton Wanderers. So it's game on in that encounter. Chelsea has a free kick in Chelsea's half. It's been an interesting first half so far. Let's see if Chelsea will come to the party. Now, it seems like Wolves are all out, and that's a good chance for Wolves with Lee. And Lee plays that one first time, but he couldn't get his shot on target.
That was a good chance for him to get what's it called, Wolverhampton in the front
Look
of
at
his.
that
Look at
pass.
that running around the Chelsea defense. He had a good chance against Petrovic, but he couldn't just bring the ball down to the level he would have expected. And fortunately for Chelsea, that's only going to back of the net. But I think that the central defenders of Chelsea really need to get themselves. They really need to get their composure in this encounter so that Chelsea doesn't concede a goal as early as this first half in this game.
Yeah, we just hope that they can get themselves together. But I know Wolverhampton fans won't be hoping that Chelsea can get themselves together. So it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball with Jackson. But the referee says there was an infringement on Colwell. So it's going to be free kick to Chelsea at the center circle. 45th minute of this game, still Wolves nil, Chelsea nil at the Mullen nil. It's a game that is still on. Let's see if Chelsea can win this one. Maybe it's going to be Wolves taking this one home to Mama. So it's Chelsea who plays that one very fast. Straight to Sterling, who returns it back to Colwell. Colwell finds Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva sends a long pass straight to Broja, who was fouled right there. And referee says it's going to be a free kick. And there will be 2 minutes additional time in the first half of this game. So already in the first minute of additional time, Gallagher with the ball, holding it down. It seems he wants to play a long one into the box, not a quick start, as some players were expecting to. So is Gallagher standing behind that ball? Gallagher and Cole Palmer. Let's see if they can do something special from this dead ball situation. Cole Palmer plays it into the box, but that would be, and the keeper spilled it, but it grabs it back. And already in the second minute of additional time, and Cole Palmer dispossesses the player and he plays that one.
Wow.
And whoa! It goes way off. It goes off target, but I think that shot went off a deflection.
As the
Yeah,
fact went
it's a
off a
deflection
deflection. I
right
think
there,
Joseph
and it's
Sa
going to be a corner.
also Sa will be asking himself there. He had every opportunity to pick up what's it called, a Wolverhampton player, but he chose to just give out a wrong pass there, which would have been to Chelsea.
And Kopama plays it into the box, but hey, it was headed out by the Wolverhampton player right there. Still in the last minute of additional time, and it's Chelsea still trying, but the referee says, "Oh, it's half time at the Mola nil. It's Wolves nil, Chelsea nil." What is your take on the first half?
Big first half game from Chelsea midfielders and the defenders. I really need to give to the midfielders and defenders, unlike the strikers who are the ones who are putting Chelsea where they are right now. We've seen a chance fell into Adam Jackson, a good chance that should be converting into a goal from a striker like him who has played in the what's it called, in Spanish La Liga. And we saw that big chance from Raheem Sterling was so much selfish there. He could have just squared that out into a Chelsea player for an easy
Is it tapping?
tapping there. But he chose to go for glories himself. And at the end of the day, the glories won't be coming today. I just hope we'll come back into the second half to see more of intent and intentions from Chelsea. Because it's not really the kind of first half we all expect. Yes, Chelsea dominated play against Wolverhampton, but what about the goals and teams? You have to look at all the teams who are competing with you, because they'll look at it at the end of the day that this is a Chelsea team that can score. This is a Chelsea team that are creating chances, but at the end of the day, we can take advantage of these chances they're creating if we can defend very well. Because it gets frustrated. Even the players get frustrated when you are creating chances and you are unable to finally utilize those chances you are creating. So I think at halftime, I think Pochettino should be talking to his strikers. And right now, today, we are starting with what's it called? Broya, and we are starting with Jackson up front. And these two strikers, who are expected to be big name strikers, are struggling to put the ball on their feet.
If you talk
It's a
about
really
big
big
name,
problem for Chelsea.
I don't think Jackson is a big
No, it's
name.
not really about big name. It's not really about. When I'm talking about big name, I'm talking about a striker you're getting from Villarreal. And you expect him to come into the EPL with that experience he has played for Villarreal. 1 or 2 seasons is enough for him to have that experience. What's it called? This striker just he got then the Brazilian who plays from Diego Costa.
Yeah.
How many seasons did he play for? What's it called? Atletico Madrid.
It took them to the Champions League final.
Yeah,
About 3 seasons or four
I'm
thereabouts.
saying
Took them to the league.
it's about the experience. He has
But
played.
Villarreal, you can't compare Villarreal.
Yeah,
with
I'm
Atletico
talking
Madrid.
about we've seen Chelsea being linked to what's it called Eva Rieni of the Argentine midfielder. We've seen them being linked to him, but we know he's a prospect in the process. He's 70 years old, but we're talking about this striker at the age of 22. It's expected that you're in the process of being in your prime, not you losing this kind of goals. Nobody will take that. Jackson has been losing a lot of unexpected chances for a
Not
player of his caliber.
it's not
But you
even
bought a player for 40 million
and
pounds for
and
pricing.
and looking at it, the main issue is not only about him losing chances. His first touch. It's as if
Poor. It's poor. His first
he's
touch is
just
poor.
an academy player. When we talk about a player that has prospect, you see Ojlund, the first touch, you can't complain. It's just that time with time it will come good. It will come into the game. But looking at the way it is now, don't you think Pochettino should be just substituting him and bring on
Substituting him, I think at 68th minute to 70th minute,
or maybe beginning
we
of
should
the
be
second half?
expecting what's it called. No, I don't think Goku will be coming at the beginning of the second half, because we know what he's coming back through or wherever he's coming back from, and we know how much risk Pochettino wants to be taking after looking at what's happened with Reece James. I'm very sure we'll be taking his time with what's it called,
Even Reece James, Reece James' issue was him being reluctant to take that knee surgery, hamstring surgery right there. But when he recovers and he plays, he puts him on. We saw how he was very careful with even Mukalo Modric that was not injured. But with the way things are, sometimes when it's desperate times, if you need desperate measures.
Yeah, I mean, there'll surely be substitutions in this game. I expect some Coco to come into this game for Chelsea, probably at around 60th minute. I think right now is the time what's it called, Jackson should be scared of his starting position at Chelsea. Him starting this game with Broya is looking like what's it called, Pochettino is looking at the opportunity of starting Broya alongside what's it called, Nkuku at Chelsea. And if Jackson is not taking this kind of chance, it's going to make it easy for Pochettino to make that decision. We are here with seen a lot of chances, a lot of glaring chances. Me as a someone, there are chances I'll see Jackson, even run against 1-on-1, I'll look at it like, oh, at the end of the day, I know what he's going to make. And he will disappoint me. He's going to lose that chance. Terrible first choice and first touch, terrible finishing from a striker.
And even decision making. You see him collect unnecessary. He gets yellow card unnecessary.
He begs this question: where is his favorite position? Where is he good on the pitch?
Okay, for instance, at Villarreal, mostly he was playing behind the striker, and with him playing behind the striker for Villarreal, he was getting those goals. Now he's playing behind Bruges in this game. We've not really seen any impact. That is, look at that chance.
Look at that chance I fell. I think we have to blame Raheem Sterling for that chance.
And he didn't look even repentant.
But just what's the replacement for Raheem Sterling right now at Chelsea? There's no replacement.
You can bring Modric
in
Yeah,
this game. But we've seen Modric also start against Chelsea, and he's not giving the kind of performance you expect.
yeah, but at the same time,
And looking at that chance, he had every opportunity. Square that out.
even if you don't square it, you
Square.
can
No, no,
easily
no.
dream with this
The best
goalkeeper.
chance, the
See,
best choice.
the
No, no,
key
no.
goalkeeper was
No,
there
yeah, I
for
mean, the
the
best choice there is for him to square that out. I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't know.
best choice.
Is there a personal payment for him scoring at Chelsea?
I don't understand.
But that was typical selfishness for me. You can't have a big goalkeeper like Ose
Look
Sa.
at big chances missed. This season, Chelsea is topping the chart with 36. 36 big chance lost. And it's due to the indiscipline of those players up front. And it's really very clear for us to see. As far as I'm concerned, if I was the coach of Chelsea, Sterling, Jackson, I would rather play an under 18 than play them and give me this kind of result. See, sometimes you need to pick the bull by the horn and just do what you have to do.
I think we just need to be thankful that what's it called, who's back in the team, and very soon we'll be seeing Coco starting
You know the
for
danger
Chelsea.
now is with Nkuku seeing that these guys are doing this thing and getting away with it. It won't be sending the right message to him. That's how it spreads because there's something about
Look at this.
character
Look at this.
association.
Look at that chance.
Look at this. Does he have to make the secondary ball? You
Oh,
know,
that's brilliant.
see, I don't think Pochettino is disciplined enough
But
with
no,
his
it's not about
players.
discipline enough. It's about him trying to be lenient with the boys.
That's the discipline I'm saying.
We know their
He
age.
has to be
No, when
ruthless.
you're ruthless with these young players, looking at the age age range for the Chelsea players, you have players around 22 to 23 years. That's the age range for Chelsea players. But when you're putting a lot of pressure on your neck,
What is this? Look at that country. You know,
the basics of
this
football.
you get. That's the annoying part. Academy players shouldn't be making these mistakes. So we'll go for a very short break. Next up is going to be second half fees. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Yeah, you are welcome back. We told you it will be a very short break. Still on the Wolves new Chelsea nil. Second half is about to start. We saw a first half that Chelsea was very terrible. In the
Thought
Wolves
quarter of it.
final third.
I think coming into this game, when you look at the strikers, Broya and Jackson, this are just prospects. These are players who are still making their names from the game of the ball. That is one of the real problems we Chelsea are having this season. I'll be in support of going into the transfer windows at January.
And getting
What's
the
it called?
striker.
The owners, boy and the egg bag, they need to bring down that ego of trying to sign players who are
Under
under
25.
25. They
Yeah.
need to get over 25. We've seen Madison at Tottenham and what he brings to the game
Yeah.
by his feet. And just had every opportunity of getting Madison into that midfield of Chelsea. This is not under 21 competition. This is a full-fledged
Full-blown Premier League.
full-blown Premier League, full-blown professional football. You really need to get professional players. You need to get us experience. It's all have to be a mix of experience and the youthful experience to bring them into the team. It's not really about you just packing under 24 teams. Experience will always come to matter. It comes to play when it needs most.
If you look at the upgrade of Arsenal, it really came only when Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus, and Partey came up in that team, and the team blew. The cohesion, everything started to show.
It's so unfortunate that the only player I'm really impressed with in the first half is Petrovic.
Yeah.
A goalkeeper for Chelsea.
And Gallagher too.
It's really going to be a very big battle between Petrovic and Sanchez whenever Sanchez comes back into the team. But it's an healthy competition between both players because you have to look at it as a goalkeeper who is confident enough. Either he took his first
My goodness, that was an error from Thiago Silva right there in decision. Play that one. Oh my goodness. The shot
Gomez should be taking that chance. That was a good opportunity for Wolverhampton. And just like the way we saw the Sassy, I think the only reason you are not
look at indecision.
The only reason you are not shouting on Thiago Silva today is because that wasn't going to the back of the net as a goal. Because I saw you the other day against Newcastle.
Yes, but that's true. And this is a thank God for Leslie Ugochukwu that threw his body in the way.
That was going to the back of the net, even not for Ugochukwu there. Because that might just be a penalty against Chelsea.
I think
let's just what the referee decisions would be. I think VR should be checking that. That looks like an handball from Ugochukwu of that shot from Gomez.
And let's see what the decision will be. Oh, the referee says it's a corner kick.
Okay, it's not really
it's a corner kick.
Just so lucky there.
Yeah, Chelsea was just lucky right there. And the corner kick is taken, and that was an header from the Chelsea player of Gallagher right there. And it's going to be another corner kick for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
It's not really about Thiago Silva wearing that captain armband. It looks like the battle captain for Chelsea.
Yeah, the lead
and how much he has really controlled the pace of the game. And he's a big man. And that is one of the reasons.
Corner kick swiftly, but missed everybody. But Gomez plays it back in, and that's
what a save there!
And what a save from Petrovic! My goodness, pointer blank header from Totti right there, and Petrovic with that very beautiful save. Look at that again. Look at it.
That looks like that header. It was headed for the back of the net.
Yes, and the follow-up shot was well blocked by Disasi, because that follow-up shot would have gone into the net too from Sarabia.
Wow, good.
And that's another corner kick. There. And it's still Wolves in possession of the ball, but Disasi clears that one. And it looks like the ball is back to safety.
It looks like by the time I get into the 50th minute or 60th minute, Pochettino should be making that substitution.
That was why I was talking about.
There's a need to bring Modric into this game. There's a need to bring Modric into this game, and there's a need to bring Nkunku in this game. And one thing I've seen from
what is this?
Palmer, as good as he is for Chelsea, I don't really feel comfortable when I'm seeing him on the wings. It's more about him playing the central position as an attacking midfielder for Chelsea.
Yeah.
That is where he gives his best whenever he plays for Chelsea. Yeah. I think Pochettino shouldn't be overtaking that. Play this young man as the attacking midfielder for Chelsea.
We saw when he switched him in the game between Newcastle and Chelsea.
And he gave a good account of himself.
You saw how the game changed. And it's a long pass to Broja in Wolves' final third. Let's see what they can do with it. So it's Gusto who finds Gallagher who slips on that
Lost
one,
out.
but was easily dispossessed right there by the Wolverhampton player. But possession won back by I think Kowe right there, and Kopama with the ball who finds Disasi, who turns and moves with the ball,
You should
and he
drop it that.
finds
No.
Broja right there who finds Gusto crossing to the box, and that's Jackson. Controls this one, lays it down for the child Gallagher, and Gallagher plays that one, but it was well blocked by the Wolverhampton player, leaving Wolves to attack again, to counter attack. So let's see if Wolves can do something with it. With Sarabia drops the ball for his teammate, but hey, Colwell was there to clear the danger.
Good cut out from Colwell, and we can see that attack from Chelsea. And one thing has really been the problem in this game has been final decision making from Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I think they really need to be careful against Wolverhampton because you know what, the same way the Portuguese national team plays is almost the same way we see what's it called Wolverhampton play. It's always about the counter when you attack against them. They really are returning straight counter against you. I really think that's where Chelsea really needs to be careful against Wolverhampton.
Yeah, well said there. You know, whenever you're talking to a fan Terib Shego, he knows how to break it down. Sarabia with the corner kick.
And that is the goal! We have the first goal in this game.
We have the first goal in this game. And that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's just it. From what's it called? Dead ball situation.
Yeah,
Lemina just scored the first goal for Wolverhampton against Chelsea. Well deserved one in the second half.
Yeah.
But we've seen Wolverhampton, got in those attack against Chelsea. I really thought Petrovic here.
No, I don't fault Petrovic. The fault here is on Pochettino because it's as if he's blind. That's the truth. Because look at that first half performance. There's no reason why there shouldn't be an halftime substitution. Now, when they are down, is it now you want to react?
Look at that. There was nowhere. There was no Chelsea player. Look at Petrovic. He was rooted to his foot there.
What was that? What's that? Look at. That's Jackson on him. And we keep complaining about this same guy. You see, it's very annoying as if the coach is not looking at the game.
A good goal for Wolverhampton is a well-deserved one. We saw them, get into the flow of the game against Chelsea in the first half. They gave an equal performance against Chelsea in the first half and coming into the second half and getting that first goal right there in the first 10 minutes the first 10 minutes of this game is really good one for them. And I'm very sure they will attack against Chelsea because all expectations right now will be Chelsea attacking against them. And Pochettino has really talked about the players that he really needs to go into the market and get some good players, some players who will fit into what he wants his philosophy at Chelsea. And let's see what happens in January because right now it's looking like this season.
Funnily, I heard the Chelsea hierarchy talking about selling off Gallagher. The most important player for Chelsea this season.
It's still rumor. It's not really about Chelsea owners coming to say don't sell.
Well, we hope it's a rumor.
It's still rumor.
Well, let's see if Chelsea will react. But I don't see any reaction.
I think there's going to be reaction. It's really going to be a full-time draw. That is lost out there. This just be the second goal for Newcastle for Wolverhampton. A chance there and easily cut out there by Chelsea.
And that was saved by Chelsea.
It looks like that was Thiago Silva. Was that call? It looks like that was Disasi who lost that out in the midfield.
What is this?
And this was a dangerous one. Central back shouldn't.
I don't understand. What is this?
That was a costing mistake for me.
If you talk about awful, this is awful playing. Like I said, we are just seeing an under-19 playing on the field of play. This is terrible. So it's corner kick to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Chelsea should be scared of because we saw the first goal came over a corner kick from Wolverhampton there. I think they really need to be careful and check themselves right now so they don't concede another second goal. I really think that goal considered from the corner kick has really been to the shuffling of the centre backs or wherever the defense line for Chelsea. We don't really have a defense line that we are really comfortable with at Chelsea, which is really a big problem for them. You're having Disasi, you're having Colwell in the starting 11.
And that's a corner kick from Sarabia, plays it in, and no one could get to that. And it's still Lemina, the goal scorer, in possession of the ball against Igochukwu, who turns him and plays that one. But that was an easy save for Petrovic right there. And it's game on in that encounter. Looking at it now, you see how those chances Sterling was losing. has come back to haunt
Yeah, I mean that's
Chelsea.
the game of football. Whenever you lose chances, it's going to come to all to you. That is what we really know in the game of football. When you lose a lot of chances at the end of the day, your opponent will have one or two and they'll take advantage of that and they'll score a goal. It's really about going to the substitution bench. I think it's very much needed to bring in Nkuku at 60th minutes because we've seen the pairing of Jackson and Broya. It's
See,
not really working. The
I'm not a
bromance.
fan of all these 60 minutes.
And
It
there's a
is,
good chance for Chelsea. What was that? What was that? God, Jackson.
you see, when I was complaining about Jackson,
Look at
it
that.
seemed,
Look at
it
that.
looked
No,
like
no,
I
no,
was being
no.
emotional.
We saw, we
What is
saw, we
this?
saw Wolverhampton take
What is
advantage.
this?
We saw Wolverhampton took advantage of the Chelsea mistake, and they made it into a
Wait,
goal.
look at,
And here you have in
what is
Chelsea who
this?
can't take
Go
advantage of
forward,
a
make an
mistake.
attempt off the goalkeeper. What is that? And when you see how easily annoying Chelsea attackers are playing, it's just a disappointing sight to see, honestly, based on the investment. And I think,
Oh, no, it's not really about the investment. Yemi, you can't spend £100 million in the midfield 3 times, and you can spend £100 million getting a good striker. A player like Jackson should have been a striker for Chelsea. No
honestly,
disrespect to Jackson. No disrespect to him. Chelsea can tell me you're spending 100 million on Kaisaido, you're spending 100 million on Enzo, and you can't get a good striker, a good forward for 80
and it
million to
seems
90 million.
Ugochukwu is
Ugochukwu might
down.
just be going back injured. And this is what we were talking about, what's it called? Rushing the players back. Kaisedo is not fit for this game. And Ugochukwu is just coming back from an injury. This is his first start for first game since coming back from injury. And we can see he's looking like he might just be going back for another injury. It's looking like another hamstring injury for this young man. That looks like another 1 month layoff for him.
And
That is a lot of problem.
you can
Lavia.
see Romeo Lavia right there
Wow.
warming up.
Another player coming back from injury. And he might just be
You
coming
know,
in to replace
when you
another
talk
player
about
injured.
injury, is understandable. But what is not understandable is the lackadaisical.
No,
This is the 18th game in the league.
I'm not having problem with the defense line. I'm not having problem with the midfield line. I'm having problem with the formation and the attack for Chelsea. That is where the major problem is for Chelsea. You can't tell me Palmer is not creating chances at the midfield or the front. And now we have a Modric who might just be coming in. I think that looks like
After,
Kuku
you
will
know,
be coming in.
after Chelsea went down, why didn't you react like this when it was new? You don't wait for your team, because when a team goes down,
No, I really
they
think
might not come
I
back.
really think he's managing his players. He's really
I'm
managing.
not,
He's
see,
managing players like
left to me. I was a fan of this early days, but right now this is the 18th game. I think
See,
Pochettino
Yemi,
needs to be
Yemi,
called out.
right now is one. Chelsea are not winning.
So Leslie Ugochukwu is going out injured right there.
It's so painful to
it's
see.
so
It's so
painful
painful to see him
to
out
see him.
injured because we've seen.
And I think we have a call right there. We have a call right there. Hello, good afternoon. You are welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, good afternoon. You are welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center. Please, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
No, my name is Ben. I'm calling from the US.
Oh,
Ben, welcome back.
You are welcome back.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time to get to you.
Compliment of the season.
Thank you. Same to you guys.
Yes,
Let me ask you, straight off, Ben. I remember you talking about Chelsea and
Yeah.
maybe at some 20th game in the season and Chelsea will be picking up. But we're still yet to see Chelsea pick up this season. What's the problem? Where is it coming from? What's the issue with Chelsea right now?
So one, I don't know why they put Jackson in this game. This guy is a complete waste in this game. To be very, very frank, they gave the goal that this guy, the goal that he needs. I can score those goals even without going to training.
Yeah, honestly, that's how annoying he is. And
so why should a professional player that is collecting as much as 250,000 a week that I have not made in 2 years?
Oh my goodness!
He's missing that kind of goal.
And it's not about this game alone. He has been doing that since the beginning of the season.
Yes. I don't
So
know, a striker, he wants to trap ball and then balance and set his leg very well before he plays.
honestly,
They didn't tell him that Drogba did not play like that.
Looking at the substitution Pochettino made in this game.
Because if Drogba was playing like that, Drogba would not make the name that he made.
yeah, he won't.
Ben, looking at the substitution made by Pochettino.
Obviously, you know that if Chelsea had scored a goal or two in the first half, it's going to change the game plan because Wolves, they will want to come attack, they'll make mistakes at that point.
Yeah,
I know when you play like that,
and
you have more confidence.
look at Sterling too.
Wolves is back now. You know, they are the one pressing now because Chelsea now have to be defending. They are running back to their post.
Ben, looking at the substitution Pochettino made in this game, it took off Broya for Nkuku. I was really of the opinion that that should have really been Jackson going out for Nkuku, but it's looking like
Actually, Jackson was supposed to be the one to go out. Broja and Nkuku, they were supposed to be there because Broja too hustled penalty.
well, that won't be given.
You know, Broja too was supposed to be playing.
Yeah.
Well, it's looking like a loss.
I don't know why they removed him.
It's looking like a lost season for Chelsea already, and they just have to calculate their misses and losses at the end of the season. Probably come January or end of season, they should be going into the transfer window and getting a caliber strike, a clinical striker.
I think it's high time now we start calling out Pochettino, Ben. Looking at it, look at how terrible Jackson has been. And you just withdraw Broja and still leave Jackson on the field of play.
I don't know why they leave him, but it's so annoying. It's very, very annoying.
Now Jackson, wasting chances, is now on a yellow card. Unnecessarily. You know, looking at this season, can we just say that is it the board we are going to blame for going for under 25s in a league like Premier League, or who will we heap the blame on?
Right now, I think the coach should be able to know the players and then he should be able. I don't know whether he doesn't talk to them. Like if you have ball, if somebody has more better chances than you, the person has to be the one to score. I don't know if they are not giving them those training. Because look at the goal that Sterling missed. They were not supposed to miss that goal. That's the first half. Sterling missed that goal because if he had passed that ball, it would have been a goal.
Honestly, easy tapping.
Must it be the one to score the game? That is just the most annoying thing.
Honestly, I think...
And I don't know why, because this is not the first time they are doing it. You know, in Man City... And those days that you have Mourinho as the coach, if you try it, you probably sit on the bench for 3 months.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Wow,
and that was a good clearance from Wolves right there. And that's what I told Shegun right there, that it looks like Pochettino is not that disciplinarian that we really need at Chelsea.
He maybe is trying to be a good person to the team, but he's crossing the line because there are certain things that he's supposed to do, which is, you have to be good, but you also have to be disciplined. That's where you get your result.
Yeah, and you can see how the number of big chances missed now. Chelsea is topping the chart.
Do you think that they don't like Guardiola? The players like Guardiola because Guardiola bring the best out of them. He disciplined them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a dad, right? He punish you, but at least he still guide you. Yeah. And he make you even a more valuable player.
And I think Pochettino should start, we should start calling him out now. Because he needs to
they should talk to him. This is not Tottenham.
Yeah,
we are not looking for good father here.
Yeah, honestly, this is not Tottenham. We are looking for players that will grow from boys to men. And with the way, the annoying part is when you see players on those kind of wage bills per week giving academy player performances week in, week out.
What's his name? This boy was sold to Man U.
Yeah, Mount.
Mount. And so when they came out of academy, they were better, way better than this.
Yes, well, that's
Those
what
ones
I'm
that we
saying.
didn't pay anything for. But look at those ones they went to buy for 70 million, 55 million.
And that's a good chance for Chelsea.
I don't understand. 100 and something million. They can't make anything out of this thing.
Yeah, so terrible. It's just another day to start lamenting again as a Chelsea fan. And your last take on this match, Mr. Benza.
Well, I don't think with the way they are playing, except maybe Nkunku is able to salvage anything. I know that if they are able to make a goal, if they are able to make a goal, look at what, if they are able to make a goal, they might probably come back in the game. But if they don't make any goal between now and 75 minutes, it's going to be very hard.
Well, we wait to see if they will get a goal or not, or maybe it will be another
If
day.
they get a draw,
Honestly.
Yeah.
And the annoying part is Chelsea had this game in their hands with those chances in the first half. Just bury two of it and, be on a safe side. So,
obviously, I don't know how they want to do this game, but if they are playing this game like this, they are not going to win.
yeah, that's what I think too. Losing too many chances. So, thank you, Mr. Ben, for talking to us this afternoon. We hope to hear from you more often than before. Yeah, thank you.
I hope they are going to win. If they win, I might call back.
Okay, we hope so too. We'll be expecting
right.
Yes. Thank you.
Think, the first thing Chelsea fans should actually be looking for in this game is a full-time draw. Because right now we've seen a lot of chances, and you can see that that chance being lost by right there by Raheem Sterling. We saw a chance, a clear-cut chance there from Okuku. That's what he took the lock of 30 from the Nuke or from Wolverhampton to save that. That looks like a goal. That looks like what would have gone into the back of net as a goal for Chelsea. But that chance lost again by Raheem Sterling should be going into the back of the net as a goal. And that summarizes what when Chelsea has been doing tonight.
Look at that. Lots of bodies there. And you still play this attempt down. Instead of you lift the ball. Look at what Salah did yesterday. He lifted. If you had played that shot down, an Arsenal player would have put the body in the line.
Hey, look at this goal. Look at that goal considered by Chelsea. Where was Chelsea players, trying to block both lines of the goalpost?
Yeah.
There was no Chelsea man there in the goalpost. And you have to look at that chance lost. That chance being saved by Wolverhampton. That's our Google chance being saved by Wolverhampton. We have up to Wolverhampton on the different side of the goalpost trying to defend against their goalpost. Where was that for Chelsea?
Well, you see, and these things you are talking about, you can't absorb.
But these are just schoolboys errors.
You can't absorb. You can't absorb the code. As far as I'm concerned, some of us that were neutral, not really in support of appointing Pochettino. It seems we are, because when Pochettino name came in, just another coach. But for me, I was clamoring for the likes of Jose Mourinho.
I don't really think
who can, foundation.
I'm not really a big fan of Jose Mourinho coming back to Chelsea because you have to look at it. Football as at home. The philosophy.
Now you know what I'm looking at. If you look at the second coming of Mourinho, Mourinho still has the record of the highest number of passes leading to a goal.
Philosophy of the game.
That's the philosophy he brought in the second time when Chelsea was playing fluid and exciting football under the same Jose Mourinho.
Well, you have to look at it that Mourinho won't be in acceptance of what the Eggball wants.
No,
is it now? The 21 to 22 or 24
now,
years
what they want now?
And that was what
What
led.
is the result?
That was what led to the ousting of what's it called Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea. You really need to look at this thing. It's not really about Thomas Tuchel, playing bad football at Chelsea, but about the philosophy of what the owners wanted and what the coach wanted. Mourinho is not a coach who accepts this kind of players. We both know that, and it won't really work. That bromance won't really be there between Jose Mourinho and the boy ownership.
Yeah, let's say. And Dawson is out injured and has been replaced at for Wolverhampton Wanderers at the 70th minute of that game. And I think and it's a corner for Chelsea taken, but it was well headed out straight to Malo Gusto, who sends a wrong pass again, but was easily won back by Cole Palmer right there. And when we were talking to Ben, Cole Palmer got into the yellow card booth and will be missing
frustration. We're missing next match with Chelsea, and that is just one of the very best players for Chelsea. I just hope it won't really be a big miss for Chelsea, because when you look at the team, when it comes to attacking instinct, we don't really have an attacking player or attacking minded player in this Chelsea squad. If not for what we've seen from what's it called, Palmer, I just hope it won't really be a big miss in that game. It'll be missing for Chelsea.
Yeah, anytime, any day, most likely will be a big miss. It's game on in that encounter. Thiago Silva finds Colwell. Colwell returns it back to Petrovic. Petrovic, who has had a fine game, sends a long one forward. And it's Kopama who attacks with the ball. Dribbles one. And who sets Mudryk. Mudryk crossed the ball. But the Wolverhampton central back was there to clear the lines. Even if he got to Jackson, he might even score.
He might. I think when it comes to one-on-one situations, I'm not really scared of Jackson scoring a goal. We saw that.
You say against an empty net, because one-on-one situation he has been
terrible. Against an empty net,
yes,
we always
an
get
empty
that.
net. And that's Kopama bends it into the box, and that was headed out.
I think the biggest problem for Chelsea is conceding that goal, and we're not eating like Wolverhampton. It's a dogged team. It's a team that they are really strong when it comes to defending. And you don't want to concede a goal. You don't want to go a goal behind against teams like this, because they will defend all their life, and that's what we are getting from Wolverhampton. It begs the question. It begs that annoying feeling that you can play with this. You can play this much. You can hold on to the ball. You can send crosses into the net, into the box when you have a goal down. What happened when you were playing at 0-0? Why can't you just play with this momentum against teams like this? And just play like at this.
And look at how much lost that goal. It's just a testament of an annoying performance so far for Chelsea Football Club. 73rd minute of that encounter. Wolves 1, Chelsea 0. So far, so good for Wolves. Not so good for Chelsea. Yeah. Will Chelsea come back into this game, or will Wolves go home with a victory? So, Lee is being withdrawn. But, I think he's not withdrawn yet. And it's Chelsea in possession of the ball.
They are preparing for substitution. But one thing is that
Cole moves with the ball, set Jackson, and Jackson finds
Nkunku's not playing as a striker for Chelsea in this game, because Jackson has been playing more as a winger.
Yeah, even as a winger, he gets into position.
But you are in support of him playing as a winger for Chelsea. We saw that game against Sheffield United.
Jackson,
when he was being moved to the wing.
Jackson, yeah. Jackson was withdrawn.
No, against Sheffield.
Sheffield, that was not in the studio.
Yeah. I think it was Solomon.
Yeah.
Was in support of him.
I will never be in support of based on this performance. It won't be me. Because his decision, playing the wings has a lot to do.
But it's still young. That's one thing you have to look at it.
And Mudryk runs into the box and they cuts back and sends it back to Gallagher.
That was the wrong cross back from me. I think he should be sending one into the box.
Gallagher is already on yellow card.
He should be sending one into the box, not him sending one outside. And I think Gallagher needs to be careful. He needs to be careful not to take that second booking in this encounter.
Look at
I think Modric really set him up wrongly there. Modric should be going into the box, not him cutting back outside the box.
It's 75th minute of that encounter. Still Wolves leading 1 goal to nil against Chelsea. And Sarabia has been withdrawn in this game so far. It seems it's now time for Wolves to actually defend this 1 goal cushion that they have at the Molineux. Will they successfully defend this goal, or will they do it in a very disappointing way by conceding towards the end of this game?
Each are able to get a draw against the Wolverhampton. Then they were lucky, and this is a good chance for Wolverhampton. With that being the second goal, but that was a side netting from Wolverhampton, and it's off to a goal kick for Chelsea in that encounter against Wolverhampton. So the fifth minute approaches 76 minutes. It's still Wolverhampton 1, Chelsea 0, and that was a costly mistake there from Malo Gusto, if I'm not mistaken there. And it's Chelsea who are currently attacking against the Wolverhampton in this encounter, and it's Chelsea who are holding onto the ball. Will this be another opportunity to be played in the Chelsea box and moving straight into the Wolverhampton box and trying to create another chance to see if they can equalize against the Wolverhampton? That was easily cut out there by Wolverhampton. Will be looking to attack against Chelsea to get the second goal in this encounter. And Wolverhampton are deep into the Chelsea half. With this be another chance? It's 3 against 2 for Wolverhampton against Chelsea, and that was a clear cut one and straight into the hands of Petrovic, the Chelsea goalkeeper, and will be laying that off for the Chelsea player. It's Chelsea who are attacking up through Colwill there. It finds Modric, who is on the ball, and finds Colwill there. And it's still Chelsea easily caught out there by Wolverhampton, and it's Wolverhampton who are currently attacking against Chelsea right now. As Wolverhampton having all the leverage against Chelsea, caught out there by the experienced Thiago Silva, who set up Chelsea, and Chelsea who are attacking right now through the right flank of the field right now and going straight close to the box, and Chelsea with the ball right now, but there's no player very close to him there, and it chose to find another Chelsea player, and still Chelsea who are in attack against Wolverhampton. This presents itself as a good opportunity where we have about 6 to 7 players of Wolverhampton back there defending against Chelsea. Wolverhampton got the ball back there, and they'll be looking to turn the defense into attack against Chelsea. Caught out there by Thiago Silva, and Chelsea attacking against Wolverhampton. It's still being played by Chelsea, who are springing 1 or 2 passes across the line as the Chelsea were in possession. This is another opportunity for Chelsea to get the equalizer, but easily caught out there by Wolverhampton, and it's going to be Wolverhampton who will be leading against Chelsea. Still 1-0 in the 78th minute of this encounter. Wolverhampton leading against Chelsea 1-0, courtesy of that goal from Lemina in early stages of the second half, and with Chelsea find themselves on the back foot again in the EPL. Pochettino really needs to be careful right now, and really needs to be asking the questions of his players, because this has really been a lackadaisical performance of Chelsea against Wolverhampton. Modric finds another Chelsea player, still Chelsea in possession right now, attacking with much instinct against Wolverhampton. Sent one cross into the box, but caught out there, and still Chelsea in possession through the Sassy as the finds Gallagher on the ball. It's still the Sassy on the ball right now, just to go straight to the left. As the Chelsea were attacking with Wolverhampton, asking a lot of questions, defending against Chelsea right there. Would this be a crossing from Chelsea? Malo Gusto on the ball there, and he chose to dribble his man and find his way around his man. Still back in the hands of Malo Gusto. With this be another opportunity as a cross into the box from Chelsea there, but there was nobody to meet onto that ball. Modric on the ball right now, straight onto the wide of the left pitch, and it's Modric against Wolverhampton there. He chose to go around this player, and that was easily cut out, and it's going to be a throw-in to Chelsea there in this encounter. 78 minutes gone, approaching the 79th minute, and it's Chelsea who are preparing 2 other substitution in this encounter against 3 substitution, and it's looking like Ian Maxine will be thrown in by Chelsea in this game. Let's see what they'll be bringing into this game. Noni Madueke is also back from injury, and Pochettino will be sending that England winger into this game. Ian Maxine has been prepared. Noni Madueke been prepared to see, and there's also what's it called? There's also Badashil, who is also being sent into this game. Let's see what the 3-man will be bringing into this encounter for Chelsea. Chelsea are preparing 3 substitution right now in the 79th, 70 Ninth minute, if I'm not mistaken, of this game. Malo Gusto being withdrawn in the second half, and it's Badashio into this game. Jackson also being withdrawn by Pochettino finally, and it's Noni Madueke, another player who is always full of dribbling, being thrown in by Pochettino. He's just back from injury, talking about the England Youth International. Yeah, also has 11 minutes to also showcase himself in the second half.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a very terrible day in the office for Chelsea. No excuse. If Wolves win this game, they deserve it. They deserve it very well. And it's game on in that encounter, 80th minute. Chelsea still trailing at the Mola-Nil. 1-0. With Kopama in possession of the ball. And straight, he finds Desase, who finds, it seems,
Malagusto has been withdrawn, so it looks like the SAS is moving to right back
no,
right now.
it
We
seems
have
it's not a three-man defense.
Badashir is also has also been thrown in.
Yeah, that's three
So
flat defense just for the other players to attack. And Kopama right there, you know, you could have avoided all this. Very easy to avoid it. Take your chances in the
how
first.
that's one of the reasons I said if Chelsea should get a draw in this game, it's a very lucky one for Chelsea against Wolverhampton. 80th minute, 10 more minutes to go in this game. 10 more minutes for Wolverhampton to get a familiar or famous victory over Chelsea. Coming into this game, I really expect Wolverhampton to get that victory because we know Chelsea very well this season. When they do good against the big team, it's always a big problem against the low block playing team. And that's what we've seen in this game against Wolverhampton. It looks like if you are seeing a second goal in this game, it might just be Wolverhampton who will be getting that security goal against Chelsea.
Yeah, it might be Wolverhampton who gets that security goal. And look at this, Wolves attacking with the ball right now. Plays that shot, and that was a good save from Petrovic right there. And headed out by Disasi. And it's still Wolves back in possession of the ball. Look at that shot. That was a good save because that ball was
Well,
going into the
that
ground.
was well saved by Disasi, by what's it called Petrovic here for Chelsea.
And then another thing you have to talk about Pochettino, there is no stable 11.
Yeah,
You keep
that's one of the
tweaking,
biggest
tweaking.
problems, and it's not really about Chelsea alone. Even at PSG, at Tottenham, he has always had that issue. You really need to have your first 11. You really have to have that 11 players who you trust very much to always start games. We saw it for what's it called, Antonio Conte at Chelsea. We saw it work for Sarri at Chelsea. These are coaches who come into the game with philosophy and having a stable first 11
11.
team that you know you're coming into games. It's not about week in, week out. You don't know who's starting for you. You are just changing the starting 11. He really needs to go to that back to that sitting 11 sit up. Because now Pochettino is I think Petrovic is the last of the players we have right now who has really started out of the first
Even
25
Gallagher,
players for Chelsea. You
who
really need to have your 11. You really have to have that formation
yeah,
working
it's
for
very,
you.
very important.
It's really
And
important
it's
for him.
Mukalo Madrid trying to attack with the ball, who tries to cut back into the midfield. And who finds Kopama up front. And Kopama sets Noni Madueke into the box, but his cross was blocked off for a corner kick at the 83rd minute of that encounter. And it was
Nkuku.
Nkuku. No, it
No,
was
it's Madueke.
Noni.
It's Madueke
Yeah,
who sent that in. Ukuku was trying to nod
and
that,
not that ball.
but it was easily cut out by what's it called Wolverhampton.
And Mudryk crossed that one straight to Sterling. Sterling with the ball passes it back to Gallagher. Gallagher crossed a long one into the box for Kopama. Kopama touches it to Madueke. Madueke touch back, cross into the box, and the header was nothing to write to me about.
And you have to look at what Ukuku has brought into this game. We've seen a lot of attacking instinct from Chelsea there. That should be an offside against
That's it. The
Wolverhampton.
ball was
And we have to look at what Ukuku has brought into this game. That's really been fantastic from that French international. But it's about time. It's about time. When is he going to get his full match fitness? This is just the second EPL starting from Chelsea. And talking about the player who's changing leagues, it's not really easy wherever you just look and throw him into the starting level. Look at Ugochukwu who was thrown into the starting level today. He's out injured, and we don't really know how many weeks he'll be going out because that looks like an hamstring. And if I'm not mistaken, hamstring should be like 4 to 5 weeks. Another long layout for that young man.
Ugochukwu has already had a start. in this league
Yes,
season.
but he just came back from injury.
Yes, he just came
About
back.
2 months layoff.
He just came back. Romeo Lavia just came back. Those are the players in the room. And Casedo was ill. Is there any other guy that can play there? Enzo out with a knee.
So you just have to take one for the team.
So you just have to
And that
between
begs the
Ugochukwu
question about
and Lavia.
That
Now,
begs
looking
the
at
question
it,
about-
you know
begs-
that
no, that begs the question about Ian Messi. We were talking about Ian Messi the other day.
Ian Messi
against
cannot
Newcastle.
play the pivot.
Not about
Ian,
pivot. We are talking about
it's the pivot that we are talking about right now.
Actually, that begs questions about what's called Ian Messi. What we're talking about him during the Newcastle game, that he should be trusted. You don't have to wait.
You don't understand. That's not the role for Ian Messi.
It's not. I'm not talking about the pivot. Try and understand me.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Newcastle game when we were talking about Ian Messi starting ahead of Colby as the left back.
Yes, I agree.
Counter. You don't have to wait to whenever you are looking at it that you don't have any other option. That's when you throw in. If you are throwing at when you don't have any other option, then you should be able to start him when you have options on the bench.
You know, Ian Messi should have started on the left back today based on what he did coming on for Newcastle.
Thank you.
But looking at that pivot role, Leslie Ugochukwu was just coming back from injury. Romeo Lavia was already available before Leslie Ugochukwu came back. Why not give
you have to
Romeo Lavia?
You have to look at how much Lavia went off. It was just more.
Yes, it was much, but it is because Leslie Ugochukwu.
You can't throw him into a competitive game like this. You just have to look at it. You don't.
Okay, for instance, at halftime, I was talking about Nkuku coming straight in.
It doesn't go wrong like this.
No, I already saw. See, I already saw that. I was telling you that with Chelsea losing all those chances, he needs to do something at the beginning of second half because I saw danger. And the danger came 6 minutes into the second half. And now reactive measures. And I think we need to start calling out Pochettino in this team. And there is 87 minutes of that encounter. Still, Wolves won, Chelsea nil. That was a good chance for Wolves right there. He chanced and it was blocked off for a corner kick right there. It's just a day that Wolves will be happy to take home the prize and take it with all joy. Terrible day for Chelsea in the office. Very lackadaisical and very, very annoying performance today. None of the players can be absolved. And that corner kick comes in and it was well cleared by Chelsea player right there, Ian Messi. And it's a game whereby even Pochettino should lead the line.
This game looks like a game Chelsea will be losing. It looks like a done and dusted game and might just be ending 1-0 against Chelsea. I really thought Pochettino in this game. All the blame sits on his neck because you need to get your first 11. That is what he's put out. This is the 18th game in the EPL. You can't tell me after 18 games you don't have a stable first 11. That is how these players can gel together.
That's a long pass to Nkuku in the box of Wolves. A lot of bodies running back and they're ready to defend the lines right there. Ian Messi with the ball. A pass to Nkuku. Nkuku stays too long on the line. Finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer turns in the box and was marked out.
That was just one too many touch from Cole Palmer there. I think you should have dropped that for another Chelsea player in the box.
It's goal kick to Wolves at the 89th minute of that encounter. So let's say if Wolves can hold their own and at least take home all 3 points.
No, they're taking all 3 points against Chelsea.
Yeah, you can join this conversation on our live chat. Let's hear your view. Let's hear your take on this game so far. A terrible game to behold. Honestly, on both sides,
terrible
a boring
game on the hand of Chelsea.
Chelsea.
What about we were Wolverhampton fans?
Wolves too has not been in the best performance.
But they're leading.
We are leading here. Based on the fact that Chelsea is not
so you just have to give us our
clinical. So
it's going to
Chelsea.
Even Wolverhampton
at the 89th.
We are leading. That is what really matters.
So it's
you didn't hear that.
1-0 in favor of Wolves at the 90th minute of this encounter. Thiago Silva finds by that shit
We are leading
in
1-0.
the front, in the left hand side of the defense. And let's say Nkuku dropping deep
There's nothing you
into
are
the
saying. We are
midfield.
winning this game.
And one thing you just have to say is, don't allow Wolves score you
No,
first.
that's what really matters in football. You have to score, you are leading. And that is what Wolves have done. We are leading in this game of football. If there's going to be a
And
second
so
goal, it's
Palmer
about we score
finds
this. I'm still
Badashil.
talking.
Badashil finds
I'm still talking.
Cole Palmer pass the ball back to Gallagher. Gallagher finds, I think that's Noni Madueke, who tries to run into the box, cross this ball, and that was a spill by the goalkeeper right there. And it's game on in that encounter. Sterling tries to run into the box, cross this one, but there was no one there.
I was telling
Gallagher in
God
possession of the
to
ball.
play 90 minutes in this game.
I don't
Still
understand.
surprised
And
me.
he crossed into the box, but hey.
So when it comes to me talking about just now, you don't understand. When it was me talking
No.
about
I don't understand. It's 11 minutes additional time.
Wow, that's beautiful.
In that game. It's going
We
to
have
be
VAR check in
11
second
minutes. Yeah, there was VAR check. There was the injury.
Okay, the injury.
My goodness. Look
11
at
minutes is a lot. It's a lot of time in a game of football.
It's a lot
We might just see Wolverhampton scoring the second goal against
Yeah,
Chelsea.
we saw
I
Everton
really
score the
love to see
second
that one Wolverhampton scoring the second goal because it really matters a lot to us.
Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, Chelsea deserve
we are
to
currently
lose
in the
this game.
14th position, and getting this victory against Chelsea really matters a lot for we as the Wolverhampton fans.
So let's see if Wolves will hold their own to the end
No,
of
we are
this
holding
game.
it. We are
But
holding it.
Shield finds Mukalo Modric, who tries to face the defender right there. Pass to Ian Mason. Ian Mason finds Gallagher. Gallagher finds, I think that's Thiago Silva playing
That's
I-line.
Thiago Silva, yeah.
And he finds Sterling. Sterling, who has been very silly in this game so far. Decision making very poor. Noni Madueke plays that long ball into the box, but hey, we went way off target. And it's just a terrible day in the office. You know, why is Chelsea bent on not making ace while the sun shines?
I don't really think it's about Chelsea not making A's when the sun shines. You have to look at how we Wolverhampton have defended very well against Chelsea in this encounter. We've done the needed things against Chelsea, and that is what really matters against in the game of football. It's a big victory for we as Wolverhampton fans, and taking this victory into the festive period, into the Christmas fixture at home here at the Millennium Park. Let us just take that victory against Chelsea. We've done everything possible, which shows how much we've come into this game against Chelsea to get that victory. It's what really matters a lot. About 9 more minutes to hold on to this game and get that needed victory over Chelsea.
And it's Wolves on the attack right there. Who calls back? Sends it into the box and it
And that is the second goal! And it's 2-0. Wolverhampton with second goal against Chelsea. What a goal right there from Wolverhampton. And that is what you get in the game of football. 2-0. And that is how you make it. Badashil, what was that?
Honestly, just a terrible game. As far as I'm concerned.
No. We needed that security goal, and we've gotten that in 11 minutes.
No,
we're talking
see,
about 11
on
minutes.
a serious note, jokes apart.
When you say jokes apart,
no, listen. What I'm saying.
No, I used to.
I will know you are not a
No.
Wolves fan.
It's not what
See,
I know.
No.
Calm down. Who's joking here?
Let's talk about this here.
Realistically.
What is this?
Realistically.
What is this?
It's not. Are you talking on the?
Now,
are you talking on the?
How Badashi dropped it?
Are you talking on behalf of being a Chelsea fan or which one? Because I'm talking here. I'm a Wolverhampton fan.
If you want to
and
clear,
that was a good chance.
look at what.
Look at that. Look at that goal. Look at how he took that opportunity. That is a good striker goal. This is not Jackson. This is a Wolverhampton player. And look at how he placed his position and took that chance. It shows how much Wolverhampton have played against Chelsea in this encounter. They deserve this victory over Chelsea.
Yeah, they deserve it.
And we deserve this. We deserve this victory.
Chelsea, annoying game today.
We deserve this.
Really terrible. And I think it's a terrible day in the office. Not just a terrible
day in the office.
Or I would just say Chelsea really gave this game to Wolves.
No, they didn't give it to Wolves. Wolves gave it to this game. They played Chelsea. They played.
You know why I said they gave?
No.
When you see your chances,
No.
listen.
I won't be in acceptance of that. can't below my team. That is the
What I'm
foundation.
saying, listen to what I'm saying.
I'm not
Chelsea
listening. You
had
can't take
about
Chelsea.
5 clear
So
cut
Wolverhampton have not
chances
seen Chelsea
and
game.
was
What is
lackadaisical
what
about
happens
it.
in the game of football? The most important thing in the game of football is you creating chances and you scoring your
That's why I'm
we've
saying
created
Chelsea.
what happens? Wolverhampton, we've created our chances and we've scored. There's nothing concerning with your Chelsea not scoring their chances.
This thing, it has gotten to a stage that it is laughable. Honestly, you look at the way they can't string passes together. Really laughable. The Chelsea team.
We are at Milius Park. This is Wolverhampton Stadium. It's Wolverhampton who are at home and leading against Chelsea. If you are not careful, we'll get the third goal against Chelsea today.
It's really, really, really disappointing.
Wait, how do you guys make it?
You don't tell me, you guys. I'm not.
How do you go out?
Don't bring that. You are a Chelsea fan.
I'm a Wolverhampton.
No, I'm serious. Let's be serious on this.
I'm not serious.
You see, this is what I'm saying. When we talk about what is wrong with Chelsea,
I'm not talking on the side of Chelsea, then I'm not serious.
So it's game on in that encounter, 96 minutes. Sterling, who finds Noni Madueke, who walks Sterling cross into the box, and that's and Nkunku gets one back for Chelsea. And let's see if it's not
first goal. He might just have celebrated that, but it's Chelsea 2-1, so he won't be able to celebrate that. Look at that goal from Nkunku. That's a striker.
That cross from Sterling.
And that is one thing.
Let's see if
Jackson. No, it's not an offside. That's not offside.
Oh, that's
no way. There's no way. That's not offside.
That's a free.
That is one thing your striker, Jackson won't have done. Look at that. Look at that. What a way to score his first goal, but it's unfortunate that he will get to that first goal in the Chelsea loss against them.
So 6 minutes of additional time. Wolverhampton
5 more minutes to go in this
Chelsea game. 1. 5 more minutes to go in this game. And let's see if Chelsea can come back into this game. Though Wolves deserve.
My problem.
Listen to what I'm saying. Let's say if Wolves will actually hold their own, because in this game, Wolves deserve to take all 3 points in this game so far. So it's thrown to Chelsea at the 7th minute of additional time right there at the Moreland New. You can see the Wolverhampton coach under pressure right there, and Ian Mason holding the ball and looking confused.
It's not about Ian Mason being tough. It's just putting themselves in this unseeable situation. I think Pochettino really needs to take the full blame for this.
Yes.
Because coming into that second half, there's no reason why you're not starting Ian Mason or starting Nkunku in this. No, not starting. I'm not really in support of him starting Nkunku in this game.
Second half.
Coming into the second half at 45 to 50.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You should be bringing Nkunku into this game. But Wolverhampton have done everything possible and everything.
And that's another cross into the box. But the goalkeeper
takes
this one.
You can't be starting for Portugal. You can't be the first choice goalkeeper for Portugal. And you'll be flopping all this type of chances. A fantastic goalkeeper on his day. So you have to give it to that young man. But it's really good for the confidence of Nkunku. I think coming into the next game, and you can see the fans, they are stepping out of it. And I think this is where the coach Pochettino really needs to be scared of his position.
Honestly,
when the fans revolt against you, it's really going to be a big problem. They've really given you all their support.
Honestly, for 18 games,
be getting this kind of performance. This is a bad performance.
Terrible performance. Honestly, this is a ground where Man City came lost. This is a ground where Tottenham, that has been on fire this season, came and lost. I think you should be learning from those losses.
I think you should give us our celebrate our stars getting these victories against the big boys right here at the Millennium Stadium. It's not one thing every other team gets. And it's
Gallagher in possession of the ball. He sends a long ball to Mukalo Modric. Mukalo Modric runs with the ball, and what can he do? He finds Nkunku. Nkunku finds Ian Mason. Ian Mason finds Gallagher, who finds Disasi right there. And it's Noni who finds Sterling. Sterling runs into the blocks, but was blocked right there.
No evidence. Stand up.
And it's a diving.
A yellow card to
and a yellow card to Sterling. Yes, deservedly. I think the referee spot on that decision, giving Raheem Sterling a yellow card. He dives too much.
No, that was a dive. That was a clear dive. Oh, that's not a clear dive.
That's not a dive.
It
I
was just much of body contact there, but I don't really think that was a penalty. He lost both first before that. But that yellow card looks like a wrong call
yeah, I
because there
think
was
that yellow
nobody,
card
there was
was
no way you were going to get into this body
and they
without
won't block
getting
your
down. But it
own.
looks like he was sending himself into that contact even before the body got onto him there. So probably that was why he was yellow carded. Lot of problem for Chelsea this season.
So 10th minute of additional time of the 11 minutes added. Still Wolves 2, Chelsea 1 at the Molineux. And it's game on in that encounter. 1 minute to go. Let's see if it's going to be Wolves to add to their goal cushion. Or maybe it's
But looking at that
Chelsea that are
substitution,
going to
bringing
get.
in Balashi, there was no need to bring in Balashi when you were losing 1-0. You were in need of a goal. So why are you bringing a defender into a game where you need a goal?
Yeah, and that's a yellow card for the Wolverhampton player right there. In the last minute of additional time. And look at that tackle.
No, Noni Maduke was moving straight up, and if there's a player who you are confident with when the ball is at his feet, it has to be Noni Maduke. You'd have to give him the chance to run. I guess he's a very good dribbler, and I think he took one for his team right there, and it's another yellow card for his team.
And another yellow card. I think that should be the yellow card for one of the stars of the Wolves. Wolverhampton. That's an easy take for the goalkeeper right there.
And that should be the final whistle.
Yeah, already in the last minute. And anytime from now, the referee will bring this game to an end. So it's still Wolves 2 at Chelsea 1. And that's a long kick from Sarr. Terrible performance today from Chelsea. Fantastic performance for Wolves. Who most likely are you a Wolves fan? I know you are a Chelsea fan, so stop deceiving yourself. So, but still, and it's 11th minute of additional time up already. It seems the referee wants to add another minute. But let's say, it's at least 11 minutes of additional time. So, in a meeting with the ball, finds Nkuku, but it was caught out easily by the Wolverhampton player right there. And Thiago Silva and sends a long one.
Wrong.
But it was a wrong pass.
Final whistle, and that's his game one.
And anytime from now, it will be a final whistle at the Molineux. Terrible performance today. And you can see the Wolves manager right there.
No, this is a needed victory, and that begs the question. That brings us to the fact that right now teams are not scared of playing against Chelsea. There's no fear factor when it comes to playing against Chelsea.
When you see Jackson, and that's Wolves attacking with the ball, and can you get that one? And they couldn't get that into the net.
Ow! What does Madrid do? That should be the final whistle, please.
And that's the final whistle. Wolves winning 2-1. Your final take on the game?
Well, good game of football from Wolverhampton. They did what was needed. Making good use of opportunity created. I think just already into fourth this starting on with Broya and Jackson. They lost a lot of good clear-cut chances on the first half, and they have themselves to blame in this encounter. Good one for Wolverhampton winning the game at home. And it seems to be at 14th position. They really need to get those 3 points, and that was very much needed. Good one to see Nkuku amongst the goal scorers for Chelsea, and I think that will really build much on his confidence going to the next game. I think he's ripe enough to start the next game for Chelsea.
Yeah.
What's it called? Pochettino really needs to read the riot rules to the players. Riot Act. Sorry, he really needs to read it to his players right now, because you can't really keep on treating them like they are still kids. These are professional footballers, and you have to play like professional footballers. This is Chelsea. This is a big club, and you have to play like you're playing for a big club. This kind of performance are not acceptable.
Yeah, not acceptable right there. As far as I'm concerned, the coach and all the players deserve. If I'm the owner of Chelsea, they will be on query right now. But I will just have to exempt Nkuku and players that are not on field of play. Then Noni Madueke gave a good account of himself while coming up. Thank you, Shegun, for joining us. My name is Afolan Ade. That's the much we can take on today's edition of the Watch Along. Do have a lovely day. Don't forget, you can only fail if you stop trying. Don't give up on your dream until it becomes a reality that you can touch and feel. Good night, and God bless you.